month of March 2023. The longest month in the year, 23 days of work, in the beginning of the working season, after winter has gone. What a journey through life, this week. 10 life experiences I had this week, lessons and life journal, like an enriched talks man. It is Sunday the 26th of March, 3 a.m. in the morning. After 5 hours of sleep, I am writing this talk, then sleep from 5 to 7. Saturday, yesterday at 5 in the morning, I was working in the garden, having the moon as source of light. I had to finish cleaning my garden before the announced rain that had to come. And eventually before the bees wake up. This is a part of life, when having bees, nobody talks about. I have planted the 500 poplar and willow forest, my mother's forest, is the previous episode link in description for this project. This week I took my first lessons in welding, the working process of joining together metal parts by heating the surfaces to the point of melting with a blowpipe, electric arc or other methods. The image is the object I made. I designed. It is never too late in life to learn something new, to be curious and to rediscover the joy of enthusiasm. This week, another earthquake, another prepping survival checklist. Wednesday, God sent me an human angel, my neighbor Alan, who cut a very tall chestnut tree from my garden, in 30 minutes, like a pro. Another friend has died because of obesity, suddenly this week, he was 53. Returning to lessons. Another skill, I cut some firewood with a benzene oil chainsaw, first time using it. I used in the past, wood axes, hand saw, electric saw, scissors for wood cutting. This week I ate with time. Meaning I ate in slow pace, with calm and no stress or noise around, no disturbing factors or being distracted, watching TV or YouTube. Eat with time, meditate and feel the taste of the food you eat, take small bites of food, combine healthy tastes, enjoy the process of eating and be grateful for the food you cooked. Or the opportunity of having to choose from a variety of foods. This week, I read for the second time, after 10 years, the famous book called The Richest Man in Babylon, and as life fact, I have straightened my relationship with work, and Friday I was a slave, or to be more precise, I did the work of a slave. And meditate on how is to be a modern slave. Who decides what work should slaves do and what work people should do? Why we still use this word, the mindset thoughts regarding some things makes us slaves, slaves of work, slaves of pleasures and vices, slaves of power and slaves of money or love. We are the slaves of the long-term bank debts we signed for, because we choose to. Why I felt like a slave. What I did more exactly. I downloaded by hand, a truck full with sheep manure stinking because it was not fermented enough. I had 2 pairs of working gloves, outside in the sun and mosquitoes around. Sheep manure is animal dung used for fertilizing land, and carry it in the vegetable solar of my employer. As a reminder, I am paid to work, I work in logistic in the company and from time to time do the dirty jobs or whatever is needed. Our ancestors were different slaves. Today we don't feel the whip cuts on our skin, we are free to choose and we don't work until we die. Work for someone else not having alternatives. Still, those with money riches, pay other people to do things, to do shitty jobs, fulfill their fantasies or pleasures, a form of money, job prostitution. Or with the right mentality, every work is a work, after 8 hours, or after the job is done, you are free. Slavery and mentality issues, you are slave because you are lazy to learn to get out the zone, it doesn't hurt you enough. Is another famous talk I have, link in description of this video. How to understand work, your attitude regarding work and mindset. I am grateful meanwhile working, because I have a working place, and the salary is big enough for skills I don't have, and enough for the cost of living I have in this moment in life. Again God, the one above, surprised me. I can approximate with a precision of 70%, which surprised me. I have experience. 20 years of hitchhiking, traveling by getting free or paid lifts in passing vehicles. I can approximate with a precision of 70% which car will stop for me, due speed, car cost and type of car. Yet, God talks to people and he sent faithful strangers to pick me and carry me to my destination. This Sunday, I will stay 10 hours in the church, in the presence of God, listening to teachings from Bible and faith experiences, relaxing, detaching myself from the world outside of church walls. Meditate about life, pray, practice fasting, and spend some time with God, rethink plans for future and other ideas I will have, learn new things life useful. This was my amazing week. God bless you with a dream workplace and a good work mindset. This was the Enriched Talk for today.